Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another footy talk. Months, what's good, my bro?
I feel rejuvenated. I'm very feel. I'm very feel. You know, I feel like football. I feel like God did. That's how I feel. You know, I feel like change could be upon us. I'm not the bad type. How do you feel? How are you feeling on this wonderful day today?
Feeling good, bro. You know what I'm saying, just chilling, you know, enjoying the meltdown. I mean, I'm enjoying it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The internet is a good place today, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been splendid, bruv. You know what I'm saying? From last night, actually. You know what I'm saying? My algorithm is, man, it's serving up winners, man. I'm telling you, serving up winners.
Yeah. I mean, at least they win the popularity contest.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Most hated, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I just, I just feel like after yesterday's events, I generally feel some things are meant to be. Other things just bring obvious, things to the forefront. Like, as I said, I feel like reality is finally setting in. And it feels good when reality seems to set in because it does kill delusion. Now there might be some delusion left, but I feel like that reality really does kill delusion. And as I said, football needed that result yesterday. It needed that result. And now we're beginning to see the cracks. These guys are 4 wins, 4 draws, and 1 loss in 2026 in the league. And they also have 2 wins in their last 7. But that somehow gave the manager the impetus to put Saka in the 10. Put him on 300 bags. Oh, hey, don't kill me, guys. I'm just stating the facts. Not my opinion, just facts. Argue with the facts, not me. I'm the messenger. You know what I'm saying? And obviously I get it. Oh, MONTS, you said they were going to win the league. They can still win the league. They're still 2 points clear. Sometimes you got to uplift to destroy. So all like there's a lot of players we're gonna talk about today. We will talk about the manager, we'll talk about the shit football, and talk about loads of things. But Arsenal are an institution. Fuck it, it's a play scheme. Yeah, it's a play scheme still. It's like Cubs. Cubs, the scouts and that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's a play scheme still. Arsenal's a play scheme. Place you go to your half term. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. Play scheme, bro. That's what it is, bro. So I don't know. I don't have too much to say on that, but yeah, it's a good day. I woke up smiling. You know what I'm saying? I woke up smiling. I almost forgot how bad my team were doing because of that. Like, that result gave me life again. Like, I couldn't believe. Like, it almost made me feel like nothing else in the world was a problem. Seeing those limbs at the Molineux, and everyone knows I actually have an affiliation to the Molineux, not just because it's down the road, but like as in I've played there. I've got 3 GA at the Molineux, 3 GA in 2 games at the Molineux. I have affiliation to that stadium. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, that for any stadium to be the beginning of the real meltdown against top of the league versus 20th in the league, currently the worst scoring Premier League team of all time. Well, actually, no, they've got a point now. So they're 1 point off of taking over not being the worst team. But what can you say? What can you say? Listen, what can you say, man?
You know what the amazing thing for me about the situation was? Because, bro, I told you, man, this was gonna happen. So, like, I'm not surprised, innit? I'm not surprised. And they'll probably drop points against Chelsea and or Tottenham. So, like, yeah, like the poor form will continue. But the beauty of it was, you see them haram goals they've been scoring to win games, they conceded one of the same ilk yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
In swinging cross, goalkeeper and centre-back mix-up, shot deflected off man's knee, hit the post, bouncing all over the place, bro. Those are the kind of goals they've been scoring to win games, Those are the 2 shit kind of goals here that these men scored against us and thought that they was going to get a point, bruv.
This is what I mean.
He's fucking crossing, like, complete chaos goals, blood. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that they conceded one like that, and then I see Calafiori crumbling as he's watching the ball trickle into the net, bro. And then, oh man, it was beautiful, blood.
Yeah, bro. Like, I think there was a free shot with one of the keepers trying to chase the ball as it's going over the line. I can't remember who it was. So who scored that? Who was the keeper mean where the ball's rolling in and he's trying to catch the ball? And there's the picture of him like this, trying to get the ball. Someone will know in the chat. But
to be fair, it could have been the.
It could have been
the Man United Tottenham game, blood. I think it could have been.
I can't remember, but what like, and you're right what you're saying in terms of the way they conceded. But I've been saying this for a while now. Even though I believe Arsenal have the best defensive structure in the world, not even the league, in the world, The problem with it is that we've always spoken about is that if you're going to sacrifice being that good defensively for being that whack going forward, once you actually start to leak goals as if you're not the best defensive team in the world, you're just nothing. You're just nothing. Because like it's not like, again, oh well, we'll just outscore you. No, you won't. No, you won't. You see what I'm saying? These guys, like, I'm looking at the respect given. And I've also stayed very consistent in that too many teams are giving too much respect to Arsenal. Like, I saw it. It was quite clear in the Nottingham Forest game when they drew 0-0, that game. And I felt like Forest were sitting back and something in the game clicked. And they just started to kind of play without fear.
Yep.
And the game looked 50-50. So I've gone, can someone else go and play them as if they're not scared? And can we see what happens there? Man United go and play them. No fear. No fear.
Bro, they're just not a good football team. Like, I've been saying it for a long time. They're not good, like they're shit, fam. Like, this is the reality. So this ain't a surprise, bro. These men are talking about Champions League and best squad in Europe and all that. Bro, they're crap, man. I've been saying it. I've been saying it all season. None of this is surprising. The only people that are surprised are idiots, bro. Like, the only people that are surprised, this was always happening, bro. It's not sustainable the way they was winning games, the way that they was drawing games, the way that they was playing football, relying on set pieces, trying to force corner kicks in a game, kicking the ball off man shin pads. They're not even trying to put the ball in the box, you know. They're kicking it off man on purpose to get corners and that. Like, it was never going to be sustainable, blood. If that way of playing was sustainable, a lot of the teams that got relegated wouldn't have got relegated. They would have stayed up because they play relegation football. That's exactly what they play, bro. So it was never going to be sustainable.
I told you, it's haram football. Like, even as I said, like, but I just think too many teams, because they're so good defensively, teams are scared to commit man forward.
But they're not even that good defensively. That's a fallacy, bro. It's an absolute fallacy. Best defense in the league. Yeah, look at the goal they conceded.
Exactly, but no. Did I say best defenders in the league, or did I say best defensive structure?
Yeah, we'll say that then.
That's what I said. That's what I said, though. I said the way Arteta sets them up in that flat 4-2-4/4-4-2 thing that they do, yeah. I'll be honest, it's mad jarring to break down. But the bottom line is, it does come out of sacrifice. When you sit in, like, because you protect Gabriel and Saliba with 2 DMs, not 1, but 2. I've always said Rice is a good enough ball winner to do that on his own. You don't need to have a guy like Eze and a guy like even Odegaard. You have all these other guys, but you want Rice to be the one your driving force going forward. That's the most backward shit I've ever seen. What, just because he can strike a ball? Do you know how many DMs can strike? I'm not saying Rice can't, like, is the best out of all of them. I'm saying, but do you know how many DMs can actually, like, if they were actually if you saw them lick off shots regularly, if you see Cass lick off shots regularly, the ball's catching some flight, bro. Fabinho, we've seen Fabinho nearly break the net for Liverpool.
But Casemiro is actually a very good striker of the football, bro.
Exactly. But even, as I said, Fabinho, have you seen his catalogue of long shots? He's got a catalogue of long shots, you know. Yeah. Even Jordan Henderson, I'll drop the level. Jordan Henderson has a catalogue of long shots, right? You know, a lot of these DMs can strike the ball. I'm not talking average ones. Like, they can ball strike, bro. These DMs can strike the ball. Even Tonali, didn't Tonali score 2 long shots the long shot the other day? Tonali's got a strike on him. Caicedo roofied it against Anfield. Or was that at the bridge? Was that at the bridge? I think it was at Anfield. Bro, no, I think it might have been at the bridge. Caicedo roofied one against us literally this season. Roof of the net. And don't even get me started about Rodri. Matic. As I said, Rants, the list can go on. Bare DMs can smoke a football. You know what I'm saying? Hit the target, make the keeper work. So just because Rice, you take away that, we're now talking about ball carrying. So what? Because man can ball carry. What? Yeah, that's going to be my attacking 8. Who looks at a man like Rice and go, that's my attacking 8? Who does that?
That's who, bro. There's nothing attacking about Declan Rice. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who does that? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, then you, like, so now I've got man telling me, like, Eze, he's going to have to do the 8 role. What do you mean he has to do the 8 role? Why is he doing the 8 role? Because you want to put Rice as like, come on, man. It's so bad. Like, how can you have such a defensive core and then still protect a defensive core that you claim is good with multiple DMs and then don't commit nothing forward? And remember, let's not like they didn't spend money on attackers. Like, and that's one guy that I really wanted to speak about. I'm starting to think, and hear me out, I am starting to think that football is Gyökeres's side hustle. I think he's got a full-time job. Tell me.
You saying man's on the building site in the daytime and
he's a bricklayer. You tell me why he don't work. You tell if you saw Gyökeres at National Row, would you be surprised?
No,
you wouldn't be. I'm telling you, football is a side quest. I generally think like he went to work after the game. He clocked in. He clocked in at 10 p.m. last night. He got off at like 8 a.m. this morning. He got off at 8 a.m. They're calling him a stone mason from he had taken the piss in the chat. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's a plasterer, bro.
Steel cap boots, blood, and a hard hat, bro. I'm telling you, that's him.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying right now, with your like all he does, Rants, is occupy space. That's all he does. Like Gyökeres reminds me of someone where if I got like a random youth off the street who's probably played football at Sunday League, maybe like just a youth that can kickball. You can kick. You can do the basics to a decent level. If I dashed you in semi-pro, if you kept it simple, you could stay afloat. Them type, man. I feel like someone just got one of them, man. You've given him all the best facilities that a professional footballer has. Best boots, best health, best gym, best nutrition, best diet, all of these things. You've let him train with pros for a year, and now you put him in the Arsenal top. That's what it looks like. You just found a guy and given him the facilities of a professional footballer and told him to do your best. What does he do? What does he do? He plays like the manager's son. You know the manager's son who has no standout qualities. The manager's son, but he plays every week.
Brother, the youth's got one open play goal against non-promoted sides in the league. One.
And he's got 60% of his games, no shots on target. Bro, they're awful, bro. Like, I can't lie. He bagged against Leeds and did this.
But this is what I'm saying. Saka in the 10. Wait, Arsenal are struggling, Saka in the 10. Listen, that's how man's fully ran out of ideas, Saka in the 10, broski. Hey, when I was seeing that, bro, the slowest turns in there, bro. Oh my days, the slowest turns, bro. Man.
When the gaffer said, when they're all sitting around in the change room in the U shape, in the horseshoe shape,
bruv.
I'm telling you now, when the manager was like, Bakayo, we're gonna try you with the 10 today. I know Eze was like this. Eze was like this. I'm telling you, just saw this. Eze's hand was like this.
Bro, it's mad.
His fist was clenched.
Man spent 60 million on Eze to play Saka in the 10, bro.
Eze called Arsenal asking them to sign you. When does a player call them to sign him?
It's mad.
Eze called Arteta and said, sign me. Sign me. Not we're interested. Can we get a deal done with
brother? And he's there and he's not playing well. Like when he's playing, like the whole thing's been a disaster. I can't lie. The Eze to Arsenal thing has been horrendous, bro.
Bro, he used up all of his magic against Spurs. He used up all the go-go juice against Spurs, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, so this is the situation they're in. Martinelli's Peruvian. Gyökeres belongs in a high vis. Eze can't get a game, even though the person who's supposed to be competing with him is injured and isn't playing well himself. And the fans want him to be stripped of the captaincy.
Yeah.
And then you've got Saka in the 10, which is anyway. And then you've got Noni as your starting right winger.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
This can't happen.
Noni, like, brother, this is how I know Arsenal fans ain't all right. Noni was a squad player at Chelsea, and now he's starting for you. and you think you can win a trophy. Like, brother, like, what are we doing here, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? That Arsenal trying to make a fucking housewife out of a hoe, like he's never meant to be starting on the wing for you, man, bro. That man will call it my striker Tesco, you know. Tesco, that's what you, man, were doing. That's what you, man, were doing. And then look what you signed.
Hey, I can't lie. They were saying Berta madness. They were saying Berta madness. Berta madness. Maybe, how about this? Because again, Arteta wanted Sesko. Berta wanted Gyökeres. Maybe. This is what's so mad about all of this.
Sesko wanted Man United, or else, boy, the game is the game.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a funny one because how about this? I actually think Sesko still would have got. Sesko would have been looking like probably Gyökeres.
He would have struggled anyway at Arsenal, but he's a better player than Gyökeres, so he would have probably scored more goals anyway.
He is a better player, but he would have been branded a bum, I think, from quite early. I think he would have been branded a bum.
Bro, like that's not really a surprise because to be fair, yeah, like even at Man United at the beginning, because of Ruben Amorim's system, people were getting onto Sesko. Do you know what I mean? So there is a strong possibility that he would have struggled at Arsenal anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? There is a strong possibility that he would have struggled anyway. But seeing it all unfold, sensational. Can't even lie, bro.
It's 2 wins in 7. And you know what it is? I blame City. I blame City. And I blame me. I blame me. I blame me for this. Look how shit these guys are. If I didn't regress from last season, this Prem would be mine.
Yeah, it'd be wrapped. It'd be wrapped.
This Prem would be mine. I blame me. And I blame you, man. I blame all of us.
Yeah, if we sacked Ruben Amorim earlier, bro, we would have been right up there.
Like, I'm looking at City. These men were dead and buried. Dead and buried. Pep was 1 game away from cutting his head top again. From cutting his head, from doing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Pep was cutting himself with the... You know what I'm saying? Pep was 1 game away from black eyeliner and spiked chains, bro. He was 1 game. I'm saying, I'm saying 1 game. When did Soboslai score that free kick? 83rd minute. He was 7 minutes plus added time away from singing "I Hear Voices in My Head." I promise you, it was that close.
Wait, this is a mad stat, you know.
58 points is the fewest Premier League. Oh my raw. Ross, man.
10 years, you know. The fewest that Premier League leaders had at this stage in 10 years, you know. That's how shit they are.
Bro, you have to understand, yeah. I was falling asleep during that Arsenal game. And then I saw Bueno, by the way. And obviously, there's a whole thing going around about, not going around, but David Raya, like, I just think.
What about him?
Oh, that dinosaur ones.
Yeah, but I've never rated David Raya, bruv. Again, you guys, I've always told you that guy's rubbish, bruv. Do you know what I mean? He makes the good eye-catching save and that, but he's not really tested. Teams don't test Arsenal. You don't see David Raya making loads of saves. However, he does make an eye-catching save, blood. Do you know what I mean? He's he's got good agility because he's small. So he does the Pickford thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Where he'll dive and do the mad thing. But no, he's a short keeper. If man were raining shots on this guy, he'll be getting cooked.
But it's because he claims crosses well. Like, you look at you see how Lamens does the basics really well, I think. In the sense that,
but he's got way more of a presence in the goal than David Raya.
No, but with Raya, because Ramsdale was so bad at claiming, you know, that side of the goalkeeper game, claiming crosses and like navigating your area. Raya for his size is actually very good at that. So when you go from Ramsdale's presence in, and you can argue Ramsdale was still cat-like, he had Ramsdale had good reflexes, but he couldn't command his box. Led to too many mistakes from crosses. Raya eliminated that straight away. And it's a similar thing to Lemons and Onana. Like, Onana, even though Onana had reflexes, I think most Premier League keepers have like reflex save. Onana's had some good double saves that we've seen. If you just had a highlight reel of Onana's double saves, you'd think his time at Man United was good. If you just clocked it down to those, but Lammens claims the crosses. There's a confidence in the way you navigate your box, and going from 1 to 2, that's what causes the overreaction for Raya, I think, and compared to Ramsdale. Even though Raya's made some wonderful saves this season, I'm not gonna act like he hasn't. Like
Yes,
he's
made some.
he does
Good
the bozo
saves.
thing where he boots the ball to the opposition bare. Like that happens bare almost once a game even. Yeah, Alisson does it, but I see Raya does it bare as well. He literally gave, like, even at Atletico Madrid, gives the ball to Alvarez, and I think the ball just goes wide or something like that. I can't remember. Or, you know what I mean? So the point I'm making is that these man, I think every fan base does it, but they're the worst at it. I've never seen a team this delusional about putting players in conversations and pedestals without doing anything. Like anything. Like Rants,
Well, you
nothing.
can't be surprised. This is a fan base that paint murals for a guy before they've even kicked a football.
It's crazy. Like, without doing anything. You know, and I was given the rebuttal, but all fan bases do it. And yes, I'm not saying all fan bases, we do. Every fan base does it to an extent. That is 100% true. Oh, but Chelsea fans, look how they put Palmer on them. So Palmer scored in 4 finals. You know what I'm saying? Palmer's won them 2 trophies. Not on his own, of course. Yes, not on his own, but yes, Conference League. Right. Don't get me wrong. I was getting onto Chelsea just for winning the Conference League. Even for winning it, I was getting them onto. Not for winning it, I got onto them. You know what I'm saying? Club World Cup, Cole Palmer. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that we look at, even you, Rants. If I said, a player's won the Conference League and the Club World Cup, you look at it and you kind of go, yeah, I guess. You wouldn't be like, oh my age. You go, yeah, I guess. Arsenal can't even do that. They can't even give you a yeah, I guess type of trophy. Yeah, he's won at least. Not, they don't even, like, we're talking on what basis? There is no basis. There's no nothing to be the best at. There's no nothing. A couple of good league campaigns. That's it. Couple of good league campaigns. No trophies won. One semi-final in 5 years. One semi-final. I need to understand where it comes from. I'm trying to find the origin. Where does it rent? Help me. Where does it originate from? Because Saka hasn't done it. He hasn't, again, moments, he hasn't done it. There's none. There's no moments.
He's not a moments guy, though. He's not a moments guy. People are saying, the good thing about Saka is he's consistent and you know what you're going to get. But what does he consistently do well, though?
No, but they're not going to get, they don't have any moments, guys. Like, their best, if you say, if you said, what was your highlight? What's been your highlight under the Arteta's reign? They'll tell you Rice's 2 free kicks. Yeah,
that's it. That's the only highlight. That's the only highlight that they've got. You're right.
Do you understand how mad that is? Because Rice scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. And by the way, that wasn't even a semi-final. It was a quarter-final. What do you see what I'm saying? Like, if a Spurs fan tells me their best moment prior to the Europa League, their best moment was the Lucas Moura hat-trick. That's what they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Against Ajax, they'll tell you the Lucas Moura hat-trick has been my highlight. That's my highlight. Now they'll tell you the Europa League. But do you understand? We're talking about the same team here. As in, a Tottenham fan would have told you the Lucas Moura hat-trick, which was, I believe, was a semi-final, by the way. That was actually a semi-final. It was the semi-final.
Yeah, because that was before they played you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a semi-final.
Yeah, to turn the game on his head.
They've had the same highlight. The Rice brace and the Lucas Moura hattie. They've had the same highlight. And before anyone tells me Spurs' one was over the last 15 years, Arsenal's one was over the last 5, brother, stop banging on about previous to the last 5. The worst teams that we laugh at in the top 6 have still won more than you. You've won 4 FA Cups in 20 years. That's it. I've seen 4 trophies in the last 5 years. That's it. That's it. Ask any team how many trophies they won in the last 6 years in the top 6. The only team Arsenal can chat to is Spurs.
Facts.
Arsenal,
No,
Chelsea,
nothing but facts, bro. And then my man's out here, bro. New contract for the star boy, you know. What a time to announce it, you know. What a time to announce it. This guy has carried you to a whopping 0 trophies. And he's getting upgraded to 300k a week. Can't stay fit. Don't score goals. Don't get assists. Like, brother, the club's a joke, bruh. I'll be honest, but this is why I'm so particularly not taking shit from them, man. You know them, man. Particularly them. There's certain teams I can hear from. Them, man, I can't hear chat from, bro. I can't hear chat from because it just doesn't feel right, bro. Like, the disrespect cannot be allowed to slide because they're pathetic. They're actually pathetic. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, if they were nicer people, I'd feel sorry for them. But then, if they were nicer people.
But this is what I mean. It's like you know when they say they say like, sometimes you can't give certain people, you're not allowed to be rich. Like, as in, like, certain people can't have money because of the stupidness they'll do with it. These men haven't even experienced the high life. And they're moving like this. And they ask us why is the hate? Why the hate? Why the hate? If I'm a homeless man, but I go and talk to everyone like I earn £1,000 a day. Is someone gonna go and give me? Is someone gonna come and give me money because of the way I conduct myself? And then what does it look like now? If as a homeless man who has attitude and I'm rude to everyone, am I then allowed to play the victim and go, why does everyone hate me? It's just about self-awareness. All it is self-awareness. Be self-aware of your situation. That's it. You man are poverty. Arsenal are in poverty. They're in trophy poverty. They suffer from silverware poverty. But they want to talk to the man. They want to talk to the people about silverware. They want to talk to everyone about something they don't have. You think I'm gonna get into a financial argument with Bill Gates? And then complain about why everyone's laughing at me? That's exactly what them man do. You got no trophies, and then you argue with everyone that has trophies. But then say,
bro, but this is why them men needed to get put in the bin, bro, because some of the stuff that has popped up on the timeline has been diabolical, my bro. You know what I mean? And this is why we're laughing at them, bro. You know what I mean? It's sweet, bro, because some of the stuff that man's heard. Turkish nearly cancelled himself yesterday. You know them way there on his match reaction. You know them way there, bro. My man saw his brand deal flashing before his eyes, blood, and he had to double back. You know them way there, bro.
Is it still there for me to watch, or is it?
You're seeing some madness, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Hold on a minute. Let me see now, because bro, we've been having fun in the group chat, blood. I swear down, bro. Like,
Tell me it's still there.
Let's find some stuff. Hold on a minute. Who's this, brother? Hold on.
That's not really a hot take. This current Arsenal team is the 3rd best team ever in the history of football, only behind 2008 Barcelona and the Invincibles Arsenal team.
Jesus Christ. You see that, bro? So, brother.
Who is that?
Some, I don't know. Some white you in an Arsenal shirt. And then my guy Miles.
He'll be top 5 Premier League managers of all time, higher than Klopp.
Prem ever top 5, yeah?
When Arteta wins the Premier League this season, he'll be top 5 Premier League managers of all time, higher than Klopp.
Shout out Miles. I bumped into him a while back. Shout out
Miles. You're chatting shit. You know them ones there. You have issues, bro. You have problems. Please seek help. What are you talking about?
But the thing is, I'm assuming Miles has seen the older Prems. He's part of the old guard, not the old guard, but like He's seen the Invincibles and that. You get what I'm saying? This Miles ain't 18, bro. He's a big man, bro. So like, I think it's, you know what it is? I think even the older man now, the slightly older man, is seeping into the man them. The 20 years, the drought, because I'll be real, when the drought gets to a certain point, it starts to infect the brain.
But man are delirious. When you go without food and water for so long, you start hallucinating. You know them, man. This is what it is. Them man are starving, bro.
Yeah. We're the best, do you know what's funny as well? Is because these men aren't even, but Rants, they're not even consistent. You know, I'd actually have more respect for them if they were consistent. If they were, Rants, if they said, if you spoke to an Arsenal fan, and let's say Man United had one good season, and they sat there, Rants, and told you, Rants, Ahmad's the best right winger in the world, and Mbuemo's the best striker, Bruno's the best 10, and Cunha's the best left winger /10 or whatever. You might have the best team in the world, in my opinion, right now, after what? Let's just say one season. At least you can say then, when they then have a good season and they say the same things, you can say, all right, you're being consistent. You're being consistent on the same basis. But let Man United have one good season. Let Liverpool have a good season. You think it will ever come out of their mouths that our team or my team or your team has the best player here or the best player there? Or an argument to say this team can compete against previous teams that have won things. You think they will ever hear that? This is the problem. It's not even consistent delusion. It's selective delusion. It's the worst type of delusion. I didn't even know there were different types of delusion. But with them, there is. It's selective delusion. They'll see one season. Maybe they'll even see 2 seasons without winning nothing. And they're willing to have these all-timer or best in the league, best players in this competition. As I said, you don't know what greatness looks like anymore. After 10, 15 years, if you don't win anything, you don't know what real quality looks like anymore.
It's a whole generation, literally.
Like if you're telling me if the last time you won a major trophy, i.e. Prem or Champs, was when YouTube didn't exist, how can you sit there and tell me you know what greatness looks like?
Brother, nobody's ever tweeted that Arsenal won the league.
No one ever.
No one's tweeted it. No one's seen it, bruv. Nobody's seen it on YouTube. No one's seen it nowhere, bro.
And I'm not saying every Arsenal fan, but as I said, but the ones that we're specifically talking about, the ones that we are talking about, don't tell me I've watched Barcelona, I've watched Man City, I've watched all these teams, and I know what greatness looks like. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you knew what greatness looked like, if you knew what greatness looked like in a kit that wasn't Arsenal, you wouldn't even think of putting your players in conversations with them. It wouldn't even cross your mind to talk about these other teams with such disrespect. Because if you, man, were winning 4-peats, winning trebles, doing all of this mad thing, you think like genuinely, yeah, I actually think Pep sits there sometimes and thinks, rah, man, I've won all these Prems, 6 in the last 8, a treble, a 4-peat, a domestic treble, for me to be compared to Arsenal. Like, do you think Mo Salah sits there in his yard and goes, wow, 4 golden boots, 2 Prems, a Champs, 260 goals to be compared to Saka? No, understand. Do you look at these, like, do you think you had a backline of Terry, Carvalho, Pereira, Gallas, and Cech? Do you think them guys sit there and have done what they've done to be compared to Calafiori and them, man? Like, you have to actually, if you actually take it apart and think and and emphasize what it's like for the all-timers or the world-class players of now, bro, I'm like, it stinks, bro. It stinks. Like, Rants, come on. I would never disrespect even like imagine, bro, a new guy's come on the block on YouTube. A new guy's come on the block or some shit like that. And man's just like, man's a better YouTuber than than Rants and Troops and all these. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the OG core. The OG core, like, yeah, I'm just better. I'm just better, regardless of the numbers. I'm just better. You man are gonna sit there and think, right, man's been in the game for 10 plus years. To be, and I'm talking about like not their sole opinion, the masses to think this opinion is true. Like man don't, like all these man don't put in their hard work, sweat and tears to be compared to guys that ain't done nothing.
Of course not.
Like nothing. I feel like it's disrespect. And I'm not no Chelsea fan. I'm not no United fan. I'm a Liverpool fan. So I gave the Salah example. I promise you, Mo Salah don't sit there to be compared to Saka. Even if Saka won the Prem
facts. Nah, it's just disrespect. Like it's just straight up disrespect, bro. It's true. Like you don't even want your name mentioned in the same conversation as certain people.
Like, what are you talking? Like, what are you talking about? I don't, like, so this is what I mean when I say like it's selective delusion, because when anyone gets compared to Henry, it's disrespect. Straight disrespect. When people talk about Bergkamp, straight disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Straight disrespect when it's Bergkamp.
Yeah, but I've been saying that, bro. Like these older players, players from previous generation, work so hard to cement their legacy and make their name, and you're just gonna compare them to man that ain't done nothing in the game. It's crazy.
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
How are you gonna do that?
Like not even the things that like not even like, even if it's a numbers thing, it's not even that.
Yeah, but it shouldn't even be a numbers thing.
Yeah, even if
that's why I wasn't having the Roberto Carlos thing, because I was like, later, do you know how long it took Roberto Carlos to become Roberto Carlos? And Luke Shaw can have 2 good games and all of a sudden man are doing
like the J Martin, the banter team.
But not even, because the thing is, even with the J Martin, like bro, there's a closer resemblance, with Sancho's skill on the ball to Neymar than Luke Shaw and Roberto Carlos. But Luke Shaw can't shoot or cross or do anything, blood, and he doesn't get down the byline. He can't run, like, so there's no comparison. Do you get it? Like there's zero comparisons. There's nothing that he does that is Roberto Carlos-esque. Do you know what I mean? So it could be tongue in cheek, but it's not. That's not even a good comparison. But you know them way there.
But it's the latest one. I mentioned the Saka Salah thing because as a Liverpool fan, that's what I've had to hear. I've actually had to sit there and hear that. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, Salah is rubbed this year, bro. He's done. Like he's so done.
Yeah, he stinks, bruv.
He's so done. But who's having a better season? Him or Saka?
Oh, Salah.
Oh,
yeah, Salah having a better season than Saka, but I don't think many people are having a worse season than Saka. What's he done?
Do you see? Right. That is not. Do you see my overall point though? The bigger point with what I said with that. Salah's done. He's done. That means this is actually supposed to be the year that you can make. This is supposed to be the year you can now make fun of. You know, the year where you've been waiting to make fun of someone that's always been better than you. You know what I'm saying? Your older brother's always been better than you at FIFA. Always been better than you at FIFA. Always. Now that he's got kids and he's 38, you beat him 3-0 at FIFA and you go, you're... Do you see what I mean? That's what that's supposed to be. Why am I 38 with kids and I'm still beating you at FIFA? I have a family. You know what I'm saying? Why am I still theoretically? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get the you know what the worst one is? The Rodri Rice one. You see that one there? You see the Rodri Rice one? I can't even imagine when man them go to Rodri. So you and Declan Rice, like we've had a lot of conversations. Like, can you imagine that? Like someone with the mic, with the Sky Sports mic. So you, Rodri, you and Declan Rice, obviously you've been in a lot of conversations. Stop right there.
That's crazy.
Stop right there.
Freeze, blood.
Stop right there. This is a man that's backed the winning goal in the Champions League final, went on the final day to win them the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying that every trophy, because Scott Carson has like 5 Prems. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm giving you examples of final winning goals. I spoke about Palmer winning the games for Chelsea. I spoke about Rodri winning that Champions League against Inter Milan, scoring that goal, the outside of that low driven against Aston Villa, final day of the season, you're 2-1 down. Coming out with them as a DM. As a DM. As a DM. Rodri. He's done all of this to be compared to Rice. I just, bro, I'm feeling disrespected for man that I should be cussing as a rival because I don't support your team. Why am I getting secondhand embarrassment? Why?
I just find this funny because there was an air of inevitability about this, bro. Like I'm getting tired, bro. Like I'm getting tired of people being surprised.
We're the rivals, and it's just like, by the time they do win a Prem, if they don't win it this year,
but if they don't win it this year, they won't get close to winning it again. I'll be honest, like they won't, because when you keep doing that, it's mentally exhausting, and you need a year off. And then on top of that, they're gonna have to sack Arteta if he doesn't win it. They can't keep him.
No, they can't.
They can't keep him.
But they
actually cannot keep him. Like it makes no sense to keep
that. They fail upwards, Rants. They fail. You know how many managers fail upwards? He's the highest paid manager in the league.
If he doesn't win this, they have to, because he's shown. Yeah,
they'll love him more.
He's shown so many times that he's incapable, even with unlimited funds. Yeah, he's incapable of getting over the line. The guy got 9 signings in the summer. 9. That's nearly half. That's nearly a whole team. That's half a squad, nearly. Gotta get sacked. Like, it's crazy. And then his whole legacy, all this fun feeling of him, his whole legacy is gonna be a fucking FA Cup, bro. All these Arsenal fans, the same Miles that was saying, oh yeah, if he wins the league, he'll go down above Jurgen Klopp as a Premier League great manager. If he doesn't win this, he's got no legacy. So how can you compare him to someone like Jurgen Klopp?
But Rants, how do you even go from no legacy to already better than Klopp?
But there you go. You can't with 1 trophy.
Yeah.
How?
You know what I mean?
This is why man have to wish the worst on that fan base, blood, because of stupid shit like that, bro. I've never seen nothing so ridiculous, bro. These man were saying, we need to be challenged. This is too easy. This is what these man were saying a couple months ago. Now look at them. I keep telling man, them man have got no spine and they got a soft belly. This Arsenal team, every single time they're under pressure, they bottle it. Every single time, like clockwork, bro. Like, brother, it's boring for me. It's boring for me, bro. Like, it just keeps happening, bro. And it's bait happening as well. It's like watching Garnacho, bro. Legit. Like, people are talking him up. I'm like, the guy's rubbish. That's how I feel watching them. It's like I've been telling people they're shit, bro. But for time, since the start of the season, I'm saying these guys are crap, man. And they're worse than last season. But they've added to the squad. Best squad in Europe, but they're worse. But they're actually worse. Like, they're factually worse as well. Because they're on less points than they was on last season. They're actually worse. Well, no, they're on less points than you, man, were on last season when you won the league. And they were on less points, yeah, the season before that they were top for 93% or whatever, 92%. They got less points than that as well. Like, they stink, bruv. And the football's not even palatable, bro. You know the mad thing is, I checked my phone just as Wolves had scored the first goal to make it 2-1. And that's when I was like, yeah, they're fucked now. Literally, as soon as I picked up my phone, I saw the 0 turn to 1 yesterday. I didn't watch the game. I turned that shit on, yeah. I turned that shit on in like the last 15 minutes. And saw all I needed to see. All I needed to see. You know what I'm saying? Fucking epic knee slide, joke of a goal. Do you know what I mean? The whole thing. Gabriel, the guy that's the best centre-back in the world and all that. Brother, that is the same guy that was the bozo making loads of mistakes before. The only difference is, it's just that man's got bare protection around him. Still a bozo. Still a bozo. but he can attack the ball and score goals, blood.
He was always good at scoring goals aerially, even when he was a bozo. If you remember some of the headers he scored before he got the hairline transplant,
a
he was
bozo, man. Still a bozo. You know what I mean? Him and the goalkeeper like crashing into each other, bro. They're arguing.
Like, do you know how shit that cross was, by the way?
Bro, the cross had no pace on it.
There was nothing there. Like
no pace on it. Between the two of them, they couldn't work out whose it was.
Yeah.
Bloody beautiful, mate.
Like, that's why I say as well, like, that's why I'm onto these man so much, because it's not like, you know what it is? You see Hugo Bueno's goal, left, like, screamer. Even though
bad
you can
boy,
say
Mr. Whippy, bro.
Yeah. Like, if he went and done that again, or Mane cut in and whipped it top bins.
Bro, that's like the goal we conceded, that Kevin goal against Fulham. When man raps you like that, what can you do, innit?
Yeah, like I feel like you'd crash Arsenal, but you wouldn't crash so much the defense. You can't crash, because obviously if you actually look at the goal they scored, I think it's Gabriel passes it to him, Clappy, that bags the goal. Do you get what I'm saying? So at that point, you can say, you know what? Arsenal conceded 2 bangers, squeaky bum time. But when you concede the goal of that nature, now the conversation is different, because you didn't need to concede that. How about this? As I always said, if Mane whipped in that cross on a Mr. Whippy to proper whipped in that cross, they're not bagging. That's what's so funny about football. Wolves ain't bagging if he whips in that cross well and puts it where it's supposed to be, And the laughable nature of it all is that they bring on another defender as a concussion sub, and it still hits Calafiori and still goes in after trying to waste time.
And his concussion sub was booky anyway. You know them.
Yeah.
Man tried to do the dark arts thing. You know them, man.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, innit? So it's the fam. They got the selective. My thing is as well, like, I just hate. You see them, man. Hey, these man just love. Now they love it. We're most hated. These man for time and time again. All they want to do, you know what it is? All they want to do, Rants, they want to be the final boss and they want to be the victim at the same time. They want to be the bully, they want to be the bully and the nerd. That's what they want to be. They want to be both. They want to be both. They want to be the main thing and the side thing. How can you be top of the league, claim to be the best team in the league, and then complain that everyone hates you? And this is where I go back to the 20 years of nothing. The 20 years of nothing. Not to mention a 9-year trophy drought in between that. Because that's what other people do. People don't even talk about the context of the 20 years without a Prem or a Can. There was also a 9-year trophy drought in between that. Of nothingness. Just existing. And this is why I say 4 FA Cups in 20 years is despicable. They're the brokest rich men I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? They're the most unsolicited big club outside of Spurs. Seek validation, avoid expectation. As I said, I'll never. I might have to get that. I might have to. I don't know, innit? Because ever since I've said that, Rants, ever since I've said it, it just comes to fruition every year. They seek the validation of rivals, their friends, their family, your aunts, your uncles. But when it comes to the question to have that expectation, they don't know what to tell you. They don't know what to tell you. Most of them man saying they're going to do this. It's a front, you know. They know deep down. It's a front. Right? 4 FA Cups in 20 years, bro. Do you know how, brother, there are 21-year-old Arsenal fans. 21-year-old Arsenal fans there are that have probably made it on social media. That are probably have a big personalities or work for Sky Sports or mad successful at 21. By the way, big them up, by the way. But they can't sit there and tell you they've seen greatness in the Arsenal. They can't say that. You ain't seen greatness. But you want to be the loudest on depicting what greatness is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't be homeless and telling me my Air Forces are dirty. Come on, bro. You're in barefoot and you're telling me my Air Forces are dirty. That's what Arsenal, that's what these men are. Do you know what I'm saying? Could you tell me what your club has won since 2004? Because I think the list will be pretty long.
Yeah, it's long.
I think the list would be pretty long. Do you know what I'm saying? Go ask a Chelsea fan. Since 04, what have you seen? What have you seen since 04? You know what I'm saying? Ask a Spurs fan. What have you seen since 04? Ironically, it's half. It's half the amount of trophies. Actually, half. So they're only 2 away from Arsenal, technically. Ask me what I've seen. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll go since Klopp signed. Since Klopp was here. Since Klopp signed the contract. Ask me what I've won at Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Honestly.
Yeah, but this is why this needed to happen, bro.
Yeah, like when you and dare I even put City in the conversation? I didn't mention City because I just thought it was too obvious.
Yeah.
It's just too obvious. You see what I'm saying? I'm Super Saiyan Spurs. Sweet chili Spurs.
Bro, it's that, innit?
Sweet chili Spurs, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. 4 trophies in 20 years is despicable. Despicable. So, as you said, when it gets to, bro, how many trophies Leicester won in the last 3 years? 2? A league and an FA Cup? And a championship? What am I bugging?
Who?
Leicester.
Yeah, they won a champion. Yeah, they won a championship. They did.
FA.
And they won the FA Cup with Brendan Rodgers.
And the league.
Yeah.
And the league as well.
Oh, shit, yeah. No, you're
Leicester
right.
They're in the
since 04, they've won more than Arsenal. They have.
Have they won more?
They might have won more, the same.
I think it's 1 less. Championship, FA Cup.
Yeah. They got the FA Cup, innit?
Yeah.
They got the
It's
FA Cup.
Yeah, it's 1 less. It's 1 less. But the point is that Leicester are about to get relegated into League One. You see what I'm saying? So
It's mad people.
do you know what I think? Word. Do you see where I think this might? I think they win the Carabao Cup and that's it.
I don't think they win that because I just think the wheels are going to fall off expeditiously. Once the Premier League wheels fall off, all the other wheels fall off, bro, because I think that the confidence is linked, bro, and it's a very fragile confidence as we're seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? The confidence is very fragile, and I just believe, that once they drop points in the coming weekends, because they've got Tottenham and Chelsea, they'll drop points in one of, if not both of those games. And when they do, I can't lie, bro, it's going to crush their season, bro. They're going to unravel, bro. They're going to unravel. Probably end up with nothing.
Bro.
Which is a crazy thing to think about.
Yeah, and I just think after, how man can have a voice after all the facts that I've mentioned, And I understand, you're competing for titles, and there are a lot of teams that would rather be competing for titles than where they're currently at. But there's a medium, there's a balance. There's competing for titles and winning things along the way, and there's competing for titles as a high roller. That means if you don't win the league, which is very difficult to do, by the way. Let's not, again, winning the league is very difficult. There's winning the league, and if you don't win the league and you have nothing to show for it, all of a sudden, it doesn't feel like there's any, there's ground being gained. It doesn't feel like you're progressing. It doesn't feel like actual progression.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to take home. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to take home. A club like Arsenal, of their stature and of their confidence and the audacity even, should be winning things along the way. Man United are the worst you've been. You win things. I don't like you, man. I think you man are shit.
Yeah, but we'll still pick up.
You'll pick up shit. You'll just You'll just go on a cup run and do the DNA thing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Chelsea will be shit. But just do the DNA thing. And what's worse, even if you're not winning trophies, I'll be honest, I'm seeing you, man, in finals, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know Chelsea or Man United or even myself are going to be in some sort of semi-final or final. Let's just keep it final. You get what I'm saying? Whether you win it or not, I'm just saying that you're going to see the same sort of names in and around it, just from a perspective. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I done the maths. We done the maths on the other day. And we actually realized, right, Man United have been in 6 finals in like the last 6 years.
Yeah.
For how bad it's been. You've been in 6 finals or something like that.
Yeah.
You counted the finals. I've been in 5. You might have been in 5 as well, or 6. I think it might even be one more. Counted all the finals. Chelsea. Yeah, cool. Chelsea have lost their finals, but they've been in. And I'm not trying to value finals, by the way. Like, I'm just saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but obviously you need to get to them for the opportunity to win a trophy.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And like, and it just shows that them man are always amongst it. You know, you're always there. There's always a thought that, like, I could never, ever put a mad bet on Chelsea not winning the trophy from the start of the season. From match day 1. I can't do that.
Yeah, like, because you just know they have
the knack, innit?
Yeah, they just have a knack of just getting there, just being in a conversation.
Yeah, I couldn't do it for City. I couldn't do it for United, and I couldn't do it for Liverpool. I can't sit there and be like, yeah, these men are winning shit. Early doors, smug thing. You know what I'm saying? Smug thing, early doors.
Oh, it's been sensational, guy.
But with Tottenham and Arsenal, you wouldn't be branding a madman.
No, not at all, bro. But this is why this is a great day, guys. And the best thing about it is, is that there's still another couple difficult fixtures. So, bro, this could just be the beginning. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, United, as usual, do you know what I mean? When teams are feeling good about themselves, we always just, you know what I mean? We always get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where since we humbled them pagans, and to be fair, yeah, a lot of them man still weren't even humble after that. But hey, bro, getting spooky now.
That's
since
why
they lost to us, they've drawn with Brentford and Wolves.
And this is why my manager's still here, because with Liverpool, you don't count us out of Europe. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, you just don't count us out. You don't do it. So that's why
I agree with you. Arsenal aren't a top tier club. They're not. Do you know what I'm saying? They're the tier below. They're a tier below. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they're in the same tier as Tottenham. This is the reality, bro. Like, it's either you're with your big dogs or you're not a big dog. Do you know what I mean? No one talks about medium dogs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's you're the big dog or you're the little dog. Do you get it? And Liverpool are big dogs. Chelsea are big dogs. City are big dogs. United are big dogs, bro. Do you know what I mean? We just need to check that little European trophy cabinet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you man are not big dogs, rude boy. Do you know what I mean? All the teams that I mentioned got more Prems than you and more European titles than you. Like, you can't. Like, brother, you're little dogs, bro. That's what you are. That's why the big chat, repercussions and consequences needs to be dished out, bro. Because it's the big chat that's not making sense.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the big chat's not making sense. Like, brother, Pep's got double the Prems, yeah, that you're the greatest manager in your club's history has. Double, blood. Like, bro, we have to be serious now. You're not big dogs, bro. You were the same brother that was saying, oh, somebody challenge us, bro. This league is too easy. Now look at you. You know them way there, bro. This is sensational. Now look at you, bruv. Saka in the 10 and that. This is how far you man are falling. Such a short space of time, you know. It's crazy. From fucking trying to protest the Madueke signing to adopting him, do you know what I'm saying? To now, everything's collapsed, bro. Bro, your whole season is going tits up right in front of your eyes, bro. Like, it's mad. Like, when you actually look at it, it's going tits up. It's going tits up. I'm loving this, bro. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Don't fuck
yeah.
around and let Spurs, get some points from you, you know?
Rants.
You know what I
Spurs,
mean?
if Spurs go and win under Tudor, hashtag Tudor ball, hashtag to do or to dare. Do you know what I'm saying?
Tudor, you know what I mean? Henry VIII.
Hey,
And
this is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, if I see Spurs, brother, if I see Spurs go, and this is why I needed Romero playing this game, because he would have been the ultimate shithouse. But if Spurs go and win this game, I'm sorry, I don't know about you. I'm not saying a bad word about them for the rest of the season.
I hear, bro. Listen. Bro, what better incentive the Spurs need, than knowing that they could end the Arsenal's title there and then.
And I know the Arsenal, oh, this is your trophy. Yeah, it is their trophy. Yeah, it is.
It is, though.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It really is.
And even as Spurs, I'll be like, and don't you dare mention the word trophy. Don't you dare mention the word trophy about this is your trophy. Why do you get to say the word trophy?
But they won one last season, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Currently on a 5-year, had a 9-year, and it's been 20 since the major. 33 years since the 33 years or 31 years since they've last won the Carabao. Never won a UCL. 20 since their last Prem. 5 since their last FA Cup. No Europa. I think, yeah. I think people need to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, facts about the manager as well. He's somewhat unknown as well, this guy. So but you can't even really set up for Spurs at the moment. You don't know what he's going to do. The only thing that I've heard is that he's a free at the back manager.
The dark thing
all
is
I've heard.
about this, though. If Arsenal do win like a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, bro, they're going to treat it like it's a flipping Champions League, bro.
No, but they won't though, bro. I'll be honest. And we won't allow them to. You know them ones. Like Lee Gunn has been saying from the beginning, oh yeah, I'll take a League Cup, yeah. But in his head, he never thought that that's a conversation that man would actually have to entertain, because these man thought they won the league already, bro. They did. So if they end up finishing the season with just the League Cup, yeah, which I don't believe they will, yeah, then brother, it's a mad failure, bro. 7th season under the manager, and you won a League Cup, bro. That's less prestigious than the cup that he won in his first season. Nah, bro. That don't work, bro. That's still a sackable offense, bro. Anything less than a Prem win, yeah, or a Champions League win is a sacking, bro. He's got to win one of those two, or he needs to get potted, bro. Even the FA Cup ain't good enough. It's not even good enough.
Yeah.
It's bad, bro.
It's
bad, but it's great. You know them, it's great for us. You know what I'm saying? Because these men deserve it, bro.
It's unbelievable. Bro.
These men deserve it, bro.
More than you'll believe.
That's
more
it,
than
man.
you'll believe.
The man that was celebrating the return of Gabriel Jesus, you know. Fuck yeah, no.
Bro, you know what though? There's still a lot of football to be played, and they have Chelsea and Spurs in their next two. And you know, if Rodri walks away with the Prem after all the stick he's got, after Arsenal fans calling him Rodney and that. That's what they call him, you know, they call him Rodney and that.
I remember they celebrated when his foot bust.
Yeah, they're calling him Rodney. You know what I'm saying? They're calling him Rodney and that, bro. It's, bro. I don't like. I know. Hey, as I said, Wolves is nasty, innit? That is nasty.
But bro, Wolves have been showing signs
of improving.
That they could do something though. They just about beat Wolves the last time. That's why in the back of my mind, I thought, yeah, this is gonna be a close game. Arsenal just pip it 2-1. You know what I mean? But I thought there's definitely a chance that they can do them something, because the last game wasn't smooth sailing for them either. So stylistically, I know that they gave them problems before, innit?
Yeah. No, I hear it. I think with Wolves, their season just got started way too late. So like, because you know, Wolves are done. Wolves are done. They're going down. You know what I'm saying? They're going down. And I just think that, like, I just feel like if they started the season with a bit of that fight, you can't. I think they picked up 2 points in their first like 10 games, something like that, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But as I do hear you though, like Wolves have had games where you look at them and go, we're not completely shit.
Yeah, no. They've had some good games.
Like, but at the same time though, if you actually look at their quality going forward, it is so like I watched the whole game against Arsenal, bro. Wolves are crap. They're crap. Crap. Like, and it's tapped to once think they had Neto on the right, Cunha through the middle, Gomez, Andre, and someone else in their midfield, and Ain't Nori at left back. It's a third side, bro. Because they had about 4 men that could actually do a thing.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? They had about 4 men that could really do a thing. Neves. You know what I'm saying?
And what's his name as well that went to West Ham, the centre back? Max Kilman and that.
Kilman wasn't too bad. Like, you look at Connor Cody, like compared to what they have now, you'd have taken Connor Cody back for what they had. Jimenez before the head injury, before his head got bust.
Yeah, Jimenez and Jota, innit?
Jota, R.I.P. They had
yeah,
what's his name
as well. Yes, they did have Matinho.
They've had some guys. Like, they had the Sarabias in that. You know what I'm saying? These guys that will be rotational players at a PSG. Even having Semedo on Adama on a day can do you in. You catch them on the wrong day and that can do you in. Sometimes it's too much pace. Even, Daniel Podence, if you know, the watered down Hazard. You know about Podence? You know what I'm saying? They had some ballers, man. I think it would be sad to see them go down. But they're going down. I think they're like 20 points off safety or something like that. But yes.
Yeah. They'd have to go on a crazy winning run to stay up. So
yeah, and I even think that, you know, that Leicester crazy run that they went on to stay up, or the year before they won the league. Like, yeah. So they're 14 points. No, they're 17 points off of safety. 17 points.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, they've played their 27th game, so they've got 11. They've got to get 17 points in 11 games. 17 points out of 33.
Yeah, so they got to get half. Yeah, that's a madness, pretty much.
To even break even, but that's just a break even.
Yeah. No, they're not going to do that.
So.
Yeah. Well, guys, you know what it is, bro. What can I say, bro? It's been sensational. Bro. Yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely sensational. Honestly. And the fact that they were the only team playing as well made it even better because it was all eyes on them.
Under the lights. How did you feel? Can I ask? I've been asking everyone. How did you feel when the goal went in? Because you were shocked as me in the sense that the ball was so shit from Mane. I said it was such a floater. I already was kind of like, when the ball's traveling and I'm like,
yeah, you're like, this is dead. It's gonna get cut out.
Yeah. Keeper's just gonna catch that. As soon as I've seen him catch, like, there was about 5 seconds where I felt like life was in the balance. Life was just in the balance, bro. And all you see now, like, what was your reaction? Live reaction?
Bro, you know what it was with me, yeah? It's like, I wasn't shocked that they scored. However, the manner of the goal was just mad. Like I said, the ricochets and that, and the defensive mistake, like the best defense in the league, the best defense in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So for that to just be a defensive absolute shit show, brother, it hit like crack, bro. Because I was just like, boom, like even the way Calafiori just folded, bro. Man just folded, brother. You know what I'm saying? And then he just watching the ball roll into the goal, brother, and then seeing flipping, what's his name? Gabriel's face as the balls hit the back of the net. Bro, it was poetry, bro. I can't even lie. Like, it was real poetry, bro. That shit should have slowed that down and put the violins behind it, bro. I'm telling you.
That's how I wanted it to go in. I didn't want it to be a banger. I didn't want to see Wolves pick them apart.
Yeah, we need the Titanic music, blood. You remember man used to do the comps, you know, with the limbs and that. We need the Titanic compilation for that goal, you know, because the knee slide was crazy as well.
Mad notes in it. She starts hitting.
Oh, bro, we need that, bro. I swear down. The instrumental just loading up in the background. Because, bro, the way man hit the volley, bit of slice on the volley. You know what I mean? Then it went through my man's legs, and then Calafiori tries to clear it, and then he trips over his own feet, and it hits his knee, and hits the post, and hits him again. Oh man, it was beautiful. Bro.
Honestly, you know what it is? If they not win this league, that's the moment that Sky Sports are gonna. That's the moment, you know. That's the bit that they're gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember the season where they bottled the league the first time, and they went back to that Southampton game. Or was it Bournemouth or Southampton? Where they went 2-0 down mad quick. They went 2-0 down mad early. Was it Bournemouth or Southampton? Where these men just got packed mad early. Packed. It was Southampton. Oh my God, Walcott scored. Do you remember?
I don't.
Walcott scored the second goal that game.
I said 3-3.
These men let Walcott. This is when Walcott had the long johns, bro. He had the black long johns. Hey, fuck.
Ponytail Walcott and that.
Look, bro, I'm talking the old Walcott last year. Old Walcott with long johns, bro. Like,
yeah, he had the ponytail.
Yeah, we were talking about, bro, when man was like, we're playing Power League. You know the man that wear the long johns? Power League.
That's crazy.
Hey, let him Walcott back.
And it said Southampton were also bottom of the league. Bro, you see that? Brother, the football gods, man, sent someone for them. Sensational, guys.
You know, it was that same bottom corner finish that Walcott lives off of. You know, that same bottom corner finish is always
that's his thing.
That's his
Bro, it's beautiful. Football, yeah? You know what they say, man? Football's a humbler. You know them way there. It's just got a way of humbling you. And that was sensational yesterday. Yeah. That's what that was. That's absolutely sensational. I think that is the perfect way for it to happen. There wasn't a more Arsenal goal than a shit cross, deflection, and an own goal. Like, that's literally been their season. That's been their season, except it's gone the other way.
Yeah.
Sensational, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy for them. Like, long may it continue, bro. Like, I think that the snowball's picking up momentum now. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're just gonna continue. They're just gonna continue just dying, bro. Like, I'll be honest, bro. It gets worse.
Well, City, you got to do your job now, innit? They got to do their job as well. Still got a game to play. I always say about game in hand, it's only a game in hand until you win it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. You know what I mean? The thing is with City, yeah, City have shown us, yeah, that when the pressure's on, yeah, when they have to do something, they just find a way, innit? Do you know what I mean? And they showed that in the Liverpool game. They found a way.
Yeah.
And it was like their head could have dropped at 1-0, but they found a way, bro. And then they went out and made a statement and battered Fulham. Do you know what I mean? And they were up so early, like they just put Fulham to the sword. So it's one of them ones where now they know what they need to do, innit? City are a dangerous team when they know what they have to do.
Yeah.
Very dangerous team, innit? So they go and they absolutely batter Newcastle, yeah. And I think they will as well, because Newcastle, bro, they scored all their goals last night. You know them ones there, man, bagged 6 goals in a game, cuz like,
yeah,
that they needed to save some bullets for the City game.
I hear it still. Yeah, man. We'll see what happens with City. They're playing very well though. They've kind of got. I feel like that Anfield thing definitely changed
the mindset.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they start to believe in it, and obviously when their form picking up coincides with Arsenal's form plummeting, that's got to give them even more confidence as well, because they're like, yo, we're getting better and Arsenal are getting shit at the same time. Because Arsenal's recent form is not good.
And the thing is, the way City will look at it, they'll go, if we win every game to the end of the season, we win the league, because Arsenal are in that list of games.
Yeah, it's a mad thing. Yeah, facts. But this is what I'm saying. That's why when Joel's like, "Oh, he's saying, oh, it's still in our hands," and that for Arsenal, it's in your hands. It's in City's hands also, because
Yeah.
you got to go to City. So saying it's in our hands, technically, it's not in your hands because it's in City's hands. Like it's
And
one of them ones because City
it's
are the
funny-
home team.
It's funny because do you remember Klopp's final season when he announced he was going in January? At least with us, I'm pretty sure the wheels fell off for us at the start of April. Because for us, I remember it was match day 32 or 33.
And there's still a while to that.
We played Palace and we lost 1-0 at Anfield. Remember, we had like 3 1-on-1s. Curtis missed a 1-on-1. Everyone's missing 1-on-1s. And Eze, funnily enough, Eze is the one you actually bagged. Eze is the one you bagged in that game. Was it Eze? Yeah, it was. I think it was Eze who bagged that game. Yeah. Yeah, it was Eze who bagged in that game. So, like, and we were like branded, like, bro, we were branded bottle jobs. Bottle jobs. You know what I'm saying? Remember hashtag do it for Klopp. Remember the hashtag?
Yeah. Yep.
And this was, bro, at least this was game week, what, 32? Bro, this was, bro, you know that's 6 games. That's 6 games to go.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
11 games to play.
Yeah. But this is what I said. Like when Bear Man were running their mouth, I said there's so much football to play. Can't be talking early doors like this. Do you know what I mean? But man, we're doing a chatty patty thing, so
I agree.
you get me? Just bro, it is what it is, people. But we will be there, bro. We will be there to watch the story further develop this weekend. Do you know what I'm saying? Further develop, we'll absolutely be there. Monts got a show coming up, so I'm gonna redirect there, bro. What you got coming up for the rest of the day as well? You got a show now, and I'm guessing you lot will be back later as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a show. This is just like a quick 40-minute call-in, man. Obviously, I know that people want to say I wasn't gonna do the call-in because I have an Arsenal tears reaction on the way out. But I just thought because of the occasion and what's happening, I feel like the people deserve a say. They deserve it. I can't deny the people gonna want to. I know they're crying out to get their opinion over. So you lot got 40 minutes in it. You got 40 minutes with me to talk your piece. I've been live streaming. I've been streaming since 11:30. So yeah, you lot got 40 minutes in it. You lot got 40 minutes.
Nah, big up people, man. Hey, I'm back with Texino at 8. You already know what time it is. Red Talk. Yeah. We get to look forward to the United game finally, even though it's on fucking Monday, bro. Like the whole league's gonna unfold, yeah, before we even play in it. This weekend's a madness, so
yeah, Monday's man. That's the deadest.
It's dead, man. Everyone gets to enjoy their team playing football or not. You know what I mean? And we have to wait all the way till Monday, which is dead. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The game is a game, bruv. But we're back with Texino at 8 o'clock, people. You already know what time it is, anyways. And yeah, man. I can't lie. Good times, people. Make sure you drop our rants raid in the chat. And also, make sure you slap the like button, people. But yeah, 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh shit, as well. And the ad's out. The ad is out.
Big up.
The ad's out. Yeah. As soon as the Arsenal game finished, I just see myself sitting on the couch on Sky Sports.
Okay.
There's a Coca-Cola guys ad. It's a Coca-Cola ad. And there's like 6 versions of the ad. So I'm in every single one of them, and I'm starring.
And what there'll be on different? Would it be different ads in different countries or?
Yeah, different ads, different countries worldwide. Billboards in Piccadilly Circus, I believe. And there's like 6 different versions of the ads, obviously, in it. So there's, as I said, I'm in all 6 of them, but I'm also the main in 2 of them. So 2 of them I'm the face of, and obviously the rest of them I'm like in there. So watch out. Yeah, it's not on YouTube though. As soon as it's out, guys, obviously you know I'll be posting it as soon as I get hold of it. But right now it's just on every match day. You guys will see it. So just keep an eye out.
Lit. Nah, man. Big up, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You lot keep an eye out for that. And yeah, man. In the next week as well, we got the 10-year anniversary merch drop as well, because it's 10 years on Monday, I believe. You get me? So yeah, man. Big up everyone for celebrating. Hopefully it's off the back of Arsenal dropping points again, because then it's gonna hit even harder, like that, people. So nah, man. Big up everyone that supports the channel. Big up the community. 8 o'clock back here with Texino.